Previously on the Celtic career mode.
It appears we've been fired from Celtic, which was not how I was planning on this going. That's the first time that's happened. Welcome back to the second episode of the Celtic career mode, and this time we're going to try our best not to get fired, because last time we just simmed through the whole season being more of a spectator rather than a manager. And this time we started fresh. We're going to start as a manager. We're going to try and get players. We're going to sell our players. We're going to treat it as a proper career and try our best to get Celtic to win the Premier League and possibly even the Champions League, depending on how far we get. So the first matter of order in this episode is to go through our players, find out who we want to sell, get the formation and tactics to where we want them, and then loan in players or buy players for the season, the upcoming season. Now, we started off with about 25 mil transfer budget, and we need to increase that a bit, I think, to challenge for the Premier League title. So this may take a couple seasons, but hopefully it's not going to be too long, because then we can go into a proper career mode with maybe like a League One team and see if we can get them up to that Premier League standard. Now, I want this to be interactive, so I want you, people watching this video, to comment who you want me to buy. At the end of this, it's going to be September, so the transfer window would have closed, but when we get to January, I want to know who you want me to buy in order for our Celtic team to progress and attempt to challenge for the Premier League title. So, let's see whether Celtic would be good enough to challenge for that Premier League title. Just a quick summary of what has happened. International Cup, which is a pre-season tournament, we got about 2.5 mil for the transfer budget, roughly. We signed Axel Twansby. I think it was about 7.5 million, if I'm not mistaken, which is a very good price considering he's 20 or 21. He's a great prospect. And now we were kind of looking for that 20 goal a season striker that would enable us to challenge for the title. And unfortunately, we weren't very successful. We were looking for players for probably around half hour, because people weren't either willing to sell or loan, or they were just being a bit stubborn with their prices. But it's something that we've got to work on as a manager. We managed to sell a few players, so our budget maximised at about 45 mil. I think that was. First of all, we looked at signing loan players just to give us something to work with for this season, and then we'll have a transfer budget a bit greater of what we got now, so then we can afford that top end striker. We also tried to sign a goalkeeper, but we didn't manage to. We did try to go for Dean Henderson, but because he's on loan, they weren't willing to let us have him. So let's get into our first game of the season and see if we can manage to get that W. Right, so here we are, the first game of the season. We've tried to get some players. We're going to have to sim a couple of days before we're going to get the scout report back. And then we're hopefully going to buy some players to strengthen our squad, because it's not looking promising for the first few games. So, here we go. First game against Burnley. Simulating, hopefully we can get a win. We managed to win the pre-season tournament. We lose 3-0. See, this is why we need urgent players to come in. Right, second game. Liverpool. Lose 4-0. It's just not fair, is it? Because our scout reports aren't coming in. So we've got Marlon, hopefully, considering he accepts his wage. That's a striker that we need. We're going in the right direction. It might be a bit expensive, but going in the right direction. Yes, we want Crucial. I'm happy with a 5-year contract for that much. Good. Yes, that's fine. Current rate, we'll put you on 20 with a signing bonus of 200,000. I think that's fair. Add a bonus of 20 goals and you get 2 mil.
It was at this moment he knew he fucked up.
No, you've got to be joking. If you're really that fast, just tell me what you want, I'll give it to you. You're only on 12,000 at the moment, you selfish prick.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Let's try and buy Guendouzi. Greedy bastard. Let's go with 15. That's basically what we were going to pay for Marlon. There we go, easy, thank you, done. Negotiate, player wage, tell me what you want and I'll give it to ya. Crucial. Accept, please tell me what wage you want. We don't want release clause, I can't be bothered with that. 60,000. Maybe we can put it down to 50,000, signing bonus of 550, and then bonus of put 10 and 450. I think that's a good offer. $59. 5 goals though. Edit wage. What about? Oh, God's sake. 50, 55, 500. Yeah, that'll do. Fine, but the signing bonus is going down. I'll put that up to 60. And then edit bonus of, I can go up to 400. Yeah, I think that's fair. There we go, thank you. Greedy boy, greedy boy. Right, here we go. Our third game against Brighton. We've made one signing. Some of the others just weren't having it. We nearly got Marlon, and it just didn't fall through. It fell through, sorry. And we win 2-0 against Brighton. That's good. That's good. First win of the campaign, and it is what we needed. What we needed. Alright, first cup game against Morecambe. Be a bit embarrassing if we lose this. And we win 3-1. That's good. Forest with the brace. Eli Nusi coming off the bench. They missed a penalty. Got a bit lucky then. Fourth game, and it's against Man United. Can we manage to get a result without signing any new players? No, we can't. 4-1. Now that's rough. Nice to see United doing well in something. We need to sign a striker. We're looking at Belotti from Torino. It might be a bit steep, but we're going to try and swap one of our strikers for him in order to reduce the price. We're going to submit Edouard. And 38 million as well as him. That's a bit steep. How about we try out 20 mil with Edouard? I think that's respectable. With a sell-on clause of 25%. Is that really an offer you can turn down? Oh, of course it is. 29 mil and Edouard. What about 25? 25 mil. I think that's reasonable. Nope, apparently it's not reasonable. How about 26? Again, another reasonable offer. There we go. stingy managers. Can we secure it for the wages? This is where we usually fail. We haven't managed to get in a load of loan players that we wanted. Moment of truth. Can we sign a striker that could be a 20-goal striker who could take us to the Premier League title? Now, he's going to be a crucial player in the squad role. And I reckon we go for a wage of about 60,000, because that's 3,000 more than what he's on at the moment. So let's choose crucial. Now, he should be happy with that. He is. About 4 years. I reckon that's reasonable. He should be happy with that. He is. Now, disregard release clause, and now we get on to the salary. So I reckon about 60,000, maybe 70. I reckon 70, 75. That's what I reckon. I think that's definitely reasonable. A mil. Oh no, we'll change it to about 3.5 mil, just to get him here. And we'll go for goals. We want 15 a season minimum, and he'll get 1.5 mil for that. Like I said, we're going to change this to about 3.5 mil and see if they accept it. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Okay. At least you haven't run away. I reckon put it down to 80,000. I reckon 80,000. But 5 goals? Like, you're a striker, mate. Like, a mil for 10 goals. I reckon put it down to 80. Let's do it. 84, like, it's not what we want to be signing you for, because that's quite a lot, but we might have to. Let's just accept it. Now we've got him. Welcome to the club. Either 3 or 4 games in this month, so let's get through them. First, against Sheffield. They're below us. Let's see if we can get a win. We need a good win. 2-0. There we go. Belotti. We bring him in and he starts scoring straight away. It's exactly what we needed. We've got an injured keeper, which is not good at all. Good start. Good start. Got another win. Let's see if we can make that 2 out of 2 for the month of September. Who is our next game going to be against? It is going to be up against Bournemouth. Now, this is going to be a difficult game. They're 2 points below us. Can we get back-to-back wins? We need it. Oh, we get a draw, which isn't too bad, and we didn't get an injury, which also isn't too bad. Oh, we got a cup game here. It's a big game, big game. Hopefully we can get through this next round of the Carabao Cup. We managed a 2-0 win, but Belotti's injured. No! No. That is not good at all. Hopefully it's only a week or something. 7 days, that's fine. Okay, we can deal with that. Against Spurs. If we can get points from this game, it'll be huge. But we lose 2-0. Luckily, we don't get anyone injured this time. And that is going to be it for this episode. Not a bad start. We managed to get some players in eventually. We won, what was that, 2 games. We drew 1 in our first 7 games, which isn't too bad. We've won 2 rounds of the Carabao Cup. Let me know in the comments who you want me to sign, who you want me to get rid of. If you do want me to play any of these games, like the video if you do like this series. Again, any comments or suggestions in that section below. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in a bizzle.
With these expectations, they weigh me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I wanna live inside the